Hey Project Fam, welcome back to another Projects and Problems video. Today I'm going to talk about the top 7 things I love about the Beast, and I'm going to do that while I take a drive to 125th Street in Manhattan. That's right, Project Fam, Harlem. If you've been a little busy, let me catch you up. I put out 2 videos. Number 1, rebuilding a wrecked BMW 7 Series Part 1, and then I followed up with Part 2. So after you check out those videos, this video should make a lot more sense. And without further delay, let's get to it. The number 1 thing I love about this 7 Series is the power. The power is absolutely ridiculous. I have 402 horsepower, twin turbo, 8-cylinder engine. This car will giddy up really quickly. Now, I don't have this need for speed thing. I don't need to speed all the time, but I do know that when I need the power, I have it. If I want to merge on the highway or change lanes, I always know I have the power. And trust me, that power comes in handy when you're driving in New York City. Pro tip, if you don't know where you're going, stay out the left lane. Stay out the left lane. You don't belong in the left lane. If you have to question if you belong in the left lane, guess what? You shouldn't be there because New Yorkers don't like when you hold up traffic. All right, back to the list. So number 2 of the top 7 things I like about this car, it is heavy. I mean, I nicknamed it heavy. That's one of my 3 nicknames for this car, but this car is as heavy as some SUVs, definitely as heavy as a pickup truck. Why is this important, you might ask? Because a heavy car handles the road a lot better. You get a sturdier ride, you feel more comfortable. If it's a windy day, that doesn't affect you. If you're going through a large puddle of water, you're not going to have any issues. You feel more secure. So the second thing I like about this car is it's just very heavy. Oh, by the way, I am not speeding. I did speed up the video a little bit just so we can get through traffic a little bit faster. And we're making some really good time. All right, let's get to number 3 of my top 7 reasons why I like this car. It has a quiet cabin. It is so quiet inside the car. I mean, reduced road noise, no wind noise. I can barely hear the engine running. Like, it is so quiet. So that's number 3. I like the fact that it's quiet. Number 4, I'm going with the soft closed doors. Yo, if you haven't seen it, it's so cool. One thing you better not do is you better not slam my doors. All you have to do is click it and the door will close itself. Do not slam the doors. So the number 4 thing I love about this car are the soft closed doors. Number 5. All right, so number 5 of my top 7 things I love about this car is the radio. Oh my gosh, quality of music. And I'm not talking about classical music. I'm talking about some serious bump. It's got the highs, it's got the lows. I feel like I'm sitting on a speaker. You know why? Because I am. There's a subwoofer installed beneath the seat. Not an aftermarket subwoofer. This comes with the car. So number 5, I love the radio. And by the way, since the cabin is so quiet, guess what? I hear everything. I hear my music. I start singing. I think I'm in the studio. And number 6 of my top 7 reasons why I love this car, it's luxurious. I mean, this is real luxury. I mean, I find new things about this car every day. There are secret compartments. The car has different buttons, the heat seats, the cooled seats. That should actually be a category in itself. Summertime cooled seats. I have air conditioning in the seats. So number 6 is just the fact that this car is so luxurious. And number 7, the last reason of my top 7 reasons why I love this car is because, man, this styling is on point. The way the car is styled, the rims, the tires, just everything about this style of car makes this car look awesome. I even I did paint my calipers orange. Those are the things in between the wheels, and it just brings more color and more flavor to the car. I really like the car. The styling of this car is top notch, and that pretty much is the top 7 reasons why I really love and enjoy driving this car. Now, along with the top 7 reasons that I love, obviously I am compiling the top 7 reasons why I don't like this car. All right, for those who are looking at the video, I don't know who's paying attention these days, but that bridge you see to the right, that is the George Washington Bridge. That bridge connects New York with New Jersey. And we are going to go beneath this bridge, but if I wanted to go across the bridge, all I have to do is kind of get off at the next exit, loop around to the left, go up a couple of levels like I'm going up a mountain, and just hit the bridge. So one thing you'll notice, I did pass a toll a while back, and I should have brought this to your attention. If you are new to New York, and frankly, this video is really for those who are not familiar with driving in New York City or who haven't been to New York in a long time. You're going to pull up to a toll, and there's no toll booth. There's no one who's going to take your money. You will drive through. They will take a picture of your license plate and they'll send you a bill in the mail. If you don't pay the bill, they're going to give you a crazy charge. That's how they make their money. But there'll be no one there to take your money. It's not really a toll booth. All right, so we're getting close to our exit. I'm going to speed this up to make sure we get there. 100, what is this guy doing in the right lane? 125th Street is coming. So that waterway to your right, that is the Hudson River. Hudson River is on one side of Manhattan. Obviously, Manhattan is an island. It is surrounded by water. We just crossed the bridge to arrive onto the island. That's where we are now. We are on the island of Manhattan, and we're approaching 125th Street. I think that's the sign right there. Good. And here I will get off the exit. And that cityscape you see to the far right, that's Jersey. It might be Jersey City, might be Hoboken. I'm not really sure. I can't tell from here. Oh, wow. So let's see what we have here. I am on one side of Manhattan. I mean, I'm going to pretty much drive to the opposite side of the island of Manhattan. Probably no more than 12 blocks. I probably should count. But I am on the west side and I'm going to go to the east side. Oh, see what happens? If you don't know where you're going, be careful and pay attention. Oh, by the way, do not touch your phone. You cannot drive and hold your phone. There's a reason for that. It's just way too much going on in New York for you to be so concerned with what's happening on your phone. All right, as I pull up to this light, everything you see across the street to the left, those are all new. I mean, they are just building left and right. There is construction all over the place in Manhattan. And again, for those who are not familiar with the rules of driving in Manhattan, you cannot make a right on red unless otherwise posted, and usually it's not posted. So you cannot make a right on red. That is all the boroughs. That's Manhattan, that's Bronx, that's Brooklyn, that's Queens, Staten Island. I probably forgot one. Forgive me, that person, that place. But yeah, you cannot make a right on red. You have to sit there and you have to wait. Yeah, this area is so much different. So that is the one train way up top. And over to the right, those of you who grew up in the area used to know there used to be a McDonald's over there. McDonald's is gone. Right over here to the right where you see all this construction, I'm sure they're going to put up a building. Used to be a McDonald's. It is gone. That used to be my drive-through. All right, so as we cross over Broadway, that's where we just crossed over Broadway. I probably should make a video and pretend to be a tour guide, but I'm not. This area hasn't changed too much other than, so if you haven't been here in a while, pay close attention to the street signs, pay close attention to the road markings, because soon that right lane that you see is only for buses. Like, you're not supposed to be there. And frankly, if you're there in that bus lane like that car is, you may just get a ticket via the camera. The camera will just take a picture of you for being in the bus lane. All right, that's us crossing over Amsterdam, passing the bus. Let's see if this bus is going to stop. It is not going to stop. Nice. So I think we are approaching, this might be Convent. on the left and Morningside on the right. And 125th is going to kind of go to the left a little bit, not following this bus. We are going to swing to the left. I'm just going to give y'all a few landmarks. So there's a place to the right. It says Capsule right past that fire truck. That used to be a restaurant from the Alicia Keys video. I think it's what, You Don't Know My Name or something like that. They filmed it inside that restaurant. And now we're approaching St. Nick and that bus to your left. So right behind that bus, that's where the cop pulled me over. Yeah. So there's this thing called blocking the box. You cannot be in the intersection when the light changes. It's almost like a game of musical chairs. And if you get caught in the box, you might as well just look around and find yourself a cop, because you might get a ticket. Popeyes. So this is St. Nicholas. We are traveling east on 125th Street. I think the next landmark we're going to approach, this might be Frederick Douglass. Let's see if we can read the signs here. Frederick Douglass. Again, no left turn. And there is the Apollo Theater on the left. They have a digital billboard now. Before it wasn't digital, but this looks pretty cool. What does it say? Oh, I can't read it. Oh, the blues and its people. All right, very cool. So really, that's the last landmark I'm going to give you for this ride. So what we're doing now is we're just crossing over a few more streets here, and see that bus only lane to the right, like New York City. New York City is policed by a bunch of cameras that will give you tickets, and they'll give you a ticket in a heartbeat. You'll get a ticket for speeding in a school zone. I don't care if it's midnight or 2 a.m. Those are 25 mile per hour zones. You cannot even do 36 miles an hour in that zone. You will get a ticket mailed to you. It usually takes a little while, maybe a month or so. But it's really annoying when you take a trip to the city and you get tickets in the mail a month later. So very annoying. All right, I said I wasn't going to call out any buildings, but that building to the far left, that brown tall building, that's the Adam Clayton Powell Jr. State Office Building. That's a nice landmark that's been there for a while. There it is. And I'm also checking out this Jaguar. So what is this Jaguar doing? OG has been talking to someone in this Jaguar. Oh, lights green. Gotta go. Pay attention. And that car on the right is not a bus. We'll get a ticket. Like, I don't understand why people do things like that. You're gonna get caught. Then it makes me wonder. So they could mail tickets to you. Why is everybody flashing lights? Is it me? No, it's not me. So you can get a ticket for running a red light. You can get a ticket for speeding. These tickets will be mailed to you at your home. We are just like a stone's throw away from getting a ticket from speeding on the highway from a camera. Like it seems like it's bound to happen. All right, something's going on. NYPD has the van lights on. So we should be approaching Malcolm X Boulevard should be next. Starbucks on the left. I think that's the Magic Johnson's Starbucks. If you make a left down that block, you'll go to the infamous Sylvia's. Red Rooster is over there also. Something's going on at that light up there. And all these like stores to the right, these tall structures, but these are all new. Like within the last 10 years, this stuff is all new. All right, let's be nosy and watch people walk across the street, because that's what we do when we're in Harlem. We people watch. Here's the Starbucks. I see a mask. Let's go. Nice. Cohen's Fashion Optical. I think that's been there 1,000 years. But there's the Magic Johnson Starbucks. Yeah, I hope it is. Don't come at me if it's not. To the left over there, and you make a left to go to Sylvia's. A couple of food spots down that way. There's only about 5 more blocks left on this strip of 125th Street as we go from west side to east side. I should come down here on like a busy day. It's not busy today. It's pretty early. And just get a fashion sense. There's a lot of fashion going on. I'm sure I'm going to count at least 2 or 3 shearlings. And for the tourists, pretty much on every corner is a different subway line. This should be what, 5th Avenue and 125th Street. Yeah, 5th Avenue goes downtown. If you make a right on 5th Avenue, you will have to go around the park, around the Marcus Garvey Park, and then you can jump back on 5th Avenue. And yes, it is the same 5th Avenue that takes you downtown to New York City and Manhattan. The other thing that catches my eye is that 25-mile-per-hour sign to the right. It says photo enforced. And if you look on top of that sign, there are some cameras. I don't know if it's a community camera or a speed camera, but that's how they get you. That's how they get you. All right, lights green. Let's proceed. So if that was 5th Avenue, can anyone guess what the next avenue is? I'm talking about those who haven't been in the area in a long time. It's a one-way. Hint, hint. It's going uptown. Hint, hint. That is, for those who can read the sign, Madison Avenue. That's right. Madison Avenue goes north. I take that north to go to the Madison Avenue Bridge at times. Again, one way. Another fun fact, the 125th Street in Manhattan is now called the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard also. Lights green, time to go. Up ahead, that structure, that is another train. It's called the Metro North Railroad. And this is, what avenue is this? Park Avenue, yes, the same Park Avenue that goes downtown. And look at all the construction to the right. They're just doing all kinds of stuff to the right. To the left, that used to be a Modell's, but unfortunately, Modell's is no longer in business. I think I said to the left. That's what I meant. We are approaching Lexington Avenue. Can I say it one more time? Yes, the same Lexington Avenue in downtown Manhattan. It is a one-way. It goes downtown. And over there to the right was a large supermarket. It was called Pathmark, Pathmark. They had a lot of food store chains in the area. I don't know if it was outside of New York or New Jersey, but they're doing some stuff over there and rebuilding that entire square block. Again, that was like huge for this area because I don't think there was a supermarket that big down in this area. So I don't know what they're building now. It could be another mall. It could be residential. I have no idea. But we're crossing over 3rd Avenue. And if you're new to the Manhattan game, the numbers are sequential. So that was 3rd Avenue. And if that's 3rd, the next avenue will be, that's right, you guessed it, 2nd Avenue and 1st Avenue. And after 1st Avenue might be another avenue before you get to the other side of the island of Manhattan. And that is the Harlem River. So this is 2nd Avenue. The gas station has been there for probably about 30 years to the left. That's a nice gas station. Not much over here has changed. I mean, you can look at the building to that right. It's probably like a 6-story I hope it's not a walk-up, but it's a 6-story building. There's a lot of culture there, a lot of history there. Then we have one more block before we get to the east side of the island, and we have to make a left or go across a bridge. Okay, bus. Do your thing, bus. All right, so you can go to your right, go over a bridge. You can scoot through traffic like Scooter Dude just did, or you can make a left like we are about to do, because that's it. 125th Street tour is done. If you like these little quick tours, or you'd like me to actually get out the car with a camera, that's not going to happen. Just let me know what you'd like to see next time. There's a couple other tours I'm thinking of doing, and just kind of mixing them up with some videos. So let me know, and thanks again for watching.